Alright boys, if it ain't raining, we ain't training. Storm's rolling through there. Should be clearing out, but man, I got my chance to get some spring fishing in. I gotta get out there. I'm bringing the rain gear. See you out there. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Out here on the river, super early. Some storms just went through. And man, there was a lot of rain. I don't know how it's gonna affect the fishing. So this is a continuation of the storms from yesterday when I was fishing and had to leave because the storms rolled in. It stormed all night into this morning. The water's way up from my usual perch position here on the river. Right now I'm just throwing a little Ned rig with a Exo Stick Biospawn tip. Just a little Ned rig with a skirt on it. About to switch to some other stuff. Got some special stuff I want to throw, but I just wanted to pitch this out here real quick just to see depth, etc. Looks like the sun may actually be coming out here pretty soon. Great rain. You can see how lush and green everything is. Hope you guys are catching some stuff. A lot of my buddies and channels I'm following, people have been catching all kinds of things. That's fantastic. It's that time of year. I got some cool stuff I'm going to show you here in just a second. Let me switch poles and get rigged up, and we'll get back to it. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If you're new to the channel, appreciate your support. I appreciate everybody's support. The channel's growing. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and hopefully we'll catch some good fish today. All right, guys, take a look at this. It's Shad Week over at LureNet. I kind of talked about this in my other video. Look at this bone-colored spinner by Booyah and that nice trailer from Yum. Man, we're gonna start bombing this around and have some fun. I've had some pretty decent luck with spinner baits lately. I prefer the Colorado blades or the Indiana blades. Man, they just give it, look at it, you just feel that thump. It's good stuff. In this bone color, welcome to Shad Week. All right, boys, we're hooked up on a Lunker City. Little swim bait with a Great Lakes Finesse. Sneaky underspin. There we go. Check that out. That's a good fish right there. There we go. Let's get him in the water. Oops, I dropped him. Come on. Here we go. Off he goes after the fumble. That was pretty fun, guys. I'll show you what I caught him on. Little Lunker Cities. It's an alewife, but the sneaky underspin. I should probably just cut it right there and stick it on there, but it worked. One of the new baits I've been testing today. I've been testing a bunch. Ooh, I just had another hit down there. Just pitching this little, it's a Alewife. I keep forgetting the name of it. But it looks like a little shad too, so I got on the sneaky underspin. This water is stained from all the rain, so it's not quite a good match, but it'll work in this. I had another thump down there and I missed him. You can see it looks good in the water right there. It looks just like a little shad. And then the little sneaky underspin blade helping it out. A little striper. They're always fun to catch. There's some big largemouth in here, some really big striper in here. Man, that looks good in the water. Yeah, I've been throwing all kinds of stuff, testing some lures. I lost a jackhammer and a snag. An all white one with a cool little fluke trailer from Cream, and then I lost one of my bombers. Ooh, I had another thump down there and he just didn't get it. There's another thump. It's like boonk, boonk, boonk. How are they missing this? Yeah, the bomber was a 6A, one of the ones that Blake refurbished for me. From Dark Corner Customs. Dang, it was a good color too, and it just got cratered out down there. I couldn't get it out. Alright guys, we're hooked up here on this other little Alewife thing with a sneaky underspin. Let's check it out. There it is, right there. Here we go. It's another one. On this guy right here. Absolutely annihilated that thing. That was a lot of fun. Let's keep it going. There's another spot I want to try where I can throw some worms. We may check that out a little bit later. Do some wacky rig stuff. Man, I hadn't done that in a long time. All right, guys, we're at spot number 2. Was throwing the worm bit. Nothing doing. The wind has really picked up. I'm throwing this spinner bait up over here to my left around there's like a little fishing pier, and I was on that throwing the yum dinger around, but no takers. I even lowered it down in front of a giant carp, and he didn't want anything to do with it. But all this wind blowing in here, this is a good spot for fish to come cruising looking for an easy meal. I've been fishing along these rocks here and just nothing doing. I don't know if we had a pressure change or what. I need one just to come in and just crush this. I'm using this bone-colored Booyah spinnerbait and Yum bone-colored craw chunk for Shad Week. It's a little promotion they had going, which I think ends today. And I like the colors on a cloudy day like today. It's perfect. Sun peeks out a little bit, and then those blades get really moving. Need one good fish just to come up and just crush this thing. Man, that looks good in the water. Whew. Oops, got it wrapped up just a little bit. There we go. Whew. All right, guys. The wind really kicked up, so I headed on out. This little guy, as odd as it looks, did pretty good today. I need to trim that so it'll sit up flush against it, but I'll have to tinker with that here in a little bit. I may do that with some of these. See, I've got another one that I rigged up. So these are these Lunker City Alewifes. And I think they're gonna work. I just need to trim them. What do you guys think? Make them a little bit more juicy for the underspin. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I had a lot of fun out there. Crazy weather. Crazy weather. Hey, until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.